everybody. Today I have been unboxing, but I already unboxed it, but I just want to go through, this is my first time being introduced to one of these. This is a Vevor. It's the 8 watt. They make a 5 watt and they make an 8 watt. And here we have, this would be the intake pipe with a filter. And here we have the exhaust pipe with the muffler. And these are some additives that go to the front to where the heat comes out so that you can rotate it in different positions. And hardware, nuts and bolts and clamps. This I already had. It's a 12 volt converter, converts AC to DC. So this is what I will be using to power this up. And then I have diesel here. And it has the manual. And then this one also has a remote. This remote allows you to turn it on and off, and also change the temperature on it, I believe. Like I said, this is my first time being introduced to one of these. So we're going to be working on this today. We're going to try and get it up and running. Just to see how she works. I have a 600 square foot garage, lower ceilings, probably about 9 foot ceilings in here, all insulated on the top. The walls are not, but I want to see if this thing will do its job here in the shop. According to some of the videos that I've seen online, one of the shops was almost twice the size of this, 1,200 square foot, somewhere around there. And they stated that it worked fine in their shop. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. But as you can see, we have to where you can see what the fuel level is on these gauges here. In the front, you have your display with your on and off and your heat adjustment up and down. And this is, again, where the heat would come out of. And then on the back side, it just has the fan. And then on the bottom side, you can see that you have 2 ports here. The one with the fuel line coming to it is the intake, and then this one would be the exhaust. So we'll go ahead and set those in, and
come from here, we'll bring this up to here.
well, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. I can see already I'm going to have to do some modifications. They didn't send me, I seen on one video they had boots or rubber feet on here. I may have to do something like that to raise the legs on it just so that it can set up. So, well, let's just open it up and see what we got. Take the lid off so this cover comes off better. So right off the bat here, this way. We have the gas tank, obviously. And over here we have, this is the fuel pump right here. A lot of people don't like this unit because of the fuel pump, because it keeps on making a clicking sound, and I guess that annoys them. But one of the things I see right off the bat is that this hose already wants to kink, and that was one of the complaints, that they used a cheaper hose. But I think I can make this one work. I'll just route it a different way. But as you can see, the wires come in here for the 12-volt system. And then the fuel goes in here. The pump pumps it up into the chamber down here. You can't see that really because it's on the bottom side, but it goes up into the intake part. And there's a lot of other components in the burner itself. In this burner, you can look online and see the manual for it. But there's a lot of components that work together to make this thing function. So the only reason why I know some of this stuff is because I looked at some videos before actually purchasing one. But let's go to the next step. Okay. Go ahead and put the muffler on. This will be exhausted outside, obviously, so you don't get the bad gases on the inside. Now this does not say that it has an in or an out on this anywhere. So, you know, a directional. This with a clamp. So that you can change the direction or which way you want the heat to blow at you or in your shop. Just going to set this up on a couple pieces of 2x4. Raise this up some. So I will turn on the inverter or converter. Let's see. It may blow smoke. I'm gonna be behind the camera just so that we can see here.
Start heating.
It speaks to you too. It says start heating. And then when you turn it off, it says something else. Uh-oh. It's drawing too much amperage. I don't think my my converter over there is... I don't think it's got enough amperage. It says it draws quite a bit when it first starts up.
Start heating.
Yeah, it's tripping it. I'm gonna have to get another DC source for it. So let me go see if I can find one. Then I'll be back. All right, I put a jump box on it. Let's see if this does it. The jump box was completely dead, so it may need charge before it really does anything. So see what happens. Yeah, I don't think it has enough oomph to do its thing. A continuation of the Vevor heater, diesel heater. The top number 61, that's what it's showing inside my shop. It's 55% humidity. It's supposed to be getting down into the 20s tonight by early morning. So I want to see what this thing will do. From where I left off the last time, I didn't have it mounted on this wall. So I separated the monitor up here from the unit. I just brought it through the cavity of where the diesel gauge is, just for now, until later on I may drill a hole in it and do it the proper way. And so I have the heat vent coming out this way, the intake down there, and then down below here to punch it through the wall, the exhaust, so that we stay away from heating up anything and burning the house down, or the shop, I should say. It does not come, this is the 8K 12 volt diesel heater. It does not come with any type of AC to DC power supply, so I ended up finding this one online. This is a I believe it's a Chinese knockoff version, so ordered that online. It has to have 20 amps in order for it to run. So let's crank it up and see. I'll plug it in. So that turns the power supply on, and then the monitor boots up. We'll hit the power button. Right now, the up and down arrow is for lowering. You can see that dial kicking back there, and then the up button brings it forward. And it takes about 3 minutes for it to really start up. So we'll wait and see what happens there. Then I'll let it run for a few hours and let you see if we have any temperature change with inside my shop. My walls have this pegboard on there, and but there's no insulation behind it, and it's all metal. And then I did, through the summer, I put up all this 2-inch insulation board, and then I also did it on the door. And as you can see, I gotta have a gap down there too. May have to block that off so we don't get any wind coming in there. 600 square foot shop, so 20 by 30. So I just have the one entry door there, which I have a gap down at the bottom there too. So yeah, we'll wait for this thing to kick on. All right, don't know if you can hear that. That's the pump cycling in. And it's going to dump fuel into the heater portion of the unit. cold air right now. This particular unit on the menu, oops, sorry. Hold it for 3 seconds. That puts you into the menu mode. That's the time. And you scroll up. This timer, I believe, is for how long you want it to come on for. And then the next one's how you know, when it to shut off. And then the timer on and off. And Celsius or Fahrenheit. You hit menu again to change that to, oh no, I'm sorry. This is, let me see here. This is your offsets. Let's just say this gauge reads different than the one you have in the shop and you want it to match up. Well, you have to change it minus or plus to be able to, you know, read the same. So, I'm gonna do -3, set it. This is Bluetooth. It does have a Bluetooth function on there where I can turn it on and off with my phone, change the temperature up and down. So it says that it's on. You can hear the machine kicking on right now. What's this one again? R. Can't remember what R is for. Automatic, on and off. It automatically would set itself. And this is Fahrenheit. Oops, sorry. You can change. The only thing this does is change from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So we'll keep that. And then back to the time. All right. So I do have heat coming out. So it's heating. And the tank's full of diesel. Supposedly to 1 gallon of diesel, you should be able to have a run time of about 8 hours, I believe. So we'll go back over here to my gauge on the inside, which says 61 Fahrenheit. So I'll come back in a few hours, and it's, I believe, 3 o'clock now, and I'll give you an update and see if it's changed anything in here. All right, stay tuned. Okay, it's been, I believe, about 4 hours now, and the temperature is, we started out at 61. It climbed up to 68, and now it's dropping back down to 64, but it is getting colder outside. I'm not sure how cold it is, but I don't think that this thing's gonna really put out the heat that I need for the square footage. I mean, this thing blows out pretty hot. You can't keep your hand in front of here. You burn your hand. So I don't think that it's a big enough unit for 600 square feet. So anyhow, I'll wrap this video up by saying thanks for watching, and like and subscribe to this channel, MacGyver_me. See you on the next one.